We had a bit of an odd situation happen today with a load of unprepared steel that was coming in, and I wanted to hear your opinion. Basically, what happened is I showed up this morning just before 8 o'clock, and there was already a truck sitting on the scale, except he was leaving with his load of scrap still on his trailer. It's not all that uncommon that somebody forgets their ID or their documentation or whatever they need to sell that scrap, so they'll leave and then just come back at a later date or a later time with the proper documentation, and then we can accept it. But this afternoon, just before we closed, the same truck and trailer with the exact same load of scrap pulled back onto the scale, and I happened to be in the office, so I asked the office staff what happened, why did he end up leaving, and then end up bringing it back this afternoon. And they said that the customer didn't want the price that we were offering for steel and said he was going to take it and sell it at another yard. He told them he was going to go to the next town over, which is about a 20 or a 30-minute drive. So I can only guess that he left us this morning, drove over there, went to a different scrap yard. He must have got offered less and then ended up driving all the way back and selling it to us. Now, I will say this is not a huge load of scrap. It's not like he had tens of thousands of pounds. He probably had a couple thousand pounds at most. So even if he was going to get a few more cents per pound, driving all the way to the next town probably wouldn't have made sense anyways, because it wouldn't have been that much money difference. But he ultimately ended up wasting several hours of his day, if not the entire day, driving around trying to get a higher price for his scrap. So I just wanted to get your opinion on that and see what you guys thought. If I had to make a suggestion and you had scrap to sell, I would say call around to your local yards and see which one you want to work with the most, whether it be price or convenience or location, and then just make that decision. Don't drive around all day hoping to get a better price just to ultimately waste your time and your money.